Here's a quiet secret many experienced carpenters never talk about. It's not a fancy machine or an expensive tool. It's a simple jig that changes how it fits, aligns, and comes together. Once you understand it, woodworking suddenly feels easier, cleaner, and more predictable. Welcome to Craft Catalog. This kind of jig isn't about complexity. It's about consistency. Old carpenters relied on jigs because they removed guesswork. Instead of measuring again and again, the jig does the thinking for you. Every cut lines up. Every piece matches. Every project feels calmer and more controlled. What makes this idea so powerful is how universal it is. The same jig concept can be adapted for shelves, frames, panels, boxes, or small furniture parts. It doesn't lock you into one project. It supports everything you build afterward. That's why experienced woodworkers treat it like a quiet secret weapon. Visually, jigs tell a satisfying story. You see raw wood at the start. Then the jig appears, simple and unassuming. As pieces come together, the difference becomes obvious. Lines stay straight. Spacing stays even. The final result looks cleaner, more professional, and more intentional. Old-school woodworking was never about speed alone. It was about repeatability. A good jig allows the same motion to be repeated with confidence. That repetition creates accuracy, and accuracy creates quality. This is why even the simplest jig can elevate an entire workshop. The beauty of this approach is accessibility. Jigs don't require expensive materials. They're often made from scrap wood or leftovers. Their value comes from thought, not cost. A few carefully placed guides can save hours of adjustment and frustration later. Another reason these jigs are so powerful is mental clarity. When alignment is handled by a jig, your attention shifts to design and finish. You're no longer fighting the build, you're guiding it. That shift changes how woodworking feels. This concept applies across skill levels. Beginners gain confidence because results improve immediately. Experienced builders gain efficiency because mistakes drop dramatically. Everyone benefits from consistency. What's fascinating is how often these jigs go unnoticed. They don't look impressive. They don't make noise. But they quietly improve every project they touch. That's why old carpenters trusted them so deeply. You'll often notice that projects built with jigs feel calmer visually. Lines align, gaps disappear, proportions feel balanced. Even without knowing why, viewers sense the difference. The work feels deliberate. If you enjoy woodworking ideas that simplify the process and elevate the result, take a moment to subscribe to Craft Catalog. Supporting the channel helps us share more timeless techniques that still matter today. This kind of jig also teaches an important lesson. Great woodworking isn't about owning more tools. It's about understanding control. A simple guide, used well, can outperform the most expensive equipment. Over time, many woodworkers develop their own variations. Each jig reflects how someone thinks about building. That's what makes them personal as well as practical. They evolve with experience. The old carpenter's secret isn't hidden because it's complicated. It's hidden because it's quiet. Once you start using jigs thoughtfully, woodworking becomes smoother, more predictable, and more enjoyable. Thanks for spending time with Craft Catalog. Stay curious, build smarter, and keep learning from the simple tools that make the biggest difference.